This video is for FTPing to our web server using WSFTP Lite. So I've already opened the program and you should see a Sessions Property box by default. If you do not, click on the Connect button in the lower left hand corner. So we're going to create a new profile. You can call it whatever you want. I'll call it CMT130. The host name is creative-media.us. Host type, automatic detect is fine. Your user ID is going to be DACC student. Make sure anonymous is not checked. Your password you'll get from Blackboard for security reasons. And that's it. Everything else can stay just as it is. So you're going to click OK. It's going to ask you for the password again. When you click OK, it will connect and load your file list. So what you should see on the left is your local file system. On the right is the remote file system or the web server's file system. I've gone ahead and created a folder for each student. You should find your last name in this list. You're going to want to upload your files only to your folder because everybody's naming their files the exact same thing will be overriding each other. So the next step is to find your files on your local hard drive. So I need to go to find that. Okay, so here I'm in the correct folder. On the right hand side, I'm going to double click on my last name to move inside that folder. And currently that side is empty. As you start building websites and moving them up, you'll have stuff over there. So to move a folder, and you can just move folders because if you've done this right, everything for that website is inside the folder already. So when you move the folder up, everything should work just as it did on your local hard drive. So I'm going to select week 2. And there's these two arrow shaped buttons in the middle. The one that points to the right puts files on the server. The one that points to the left gets files from the server and puts them on your local hard drive. So in this instance, we want to put files on the server, so I'm going to click the arrow that points to the right. It asks if I want to transfer. I will say yes. And now I have a folder up there. And it has an index page inside of it. You can click the green arrow to move up a folder. And now you've transferred your files to the web server. The last step is to look at your files in a browser. So first thing you need to do is create your URL. So it's going to be http:// and then your base URL, which is creative-media.us/CMT130. The next part you need is unique to you, is going to be your last name. So for me it's Forsyth. And then the path to that week's information. So I need a week 2 folder because there's a week 2 folder inside of Forsyth. And then finally you can include the index.html file name or not. It should work either way. Index.html is loaded by default, so you do not need it, so I'll just click return. Alright, so that loads my page. I've looked at it. I can see that it's still perfect, or well, the same as it was. When I click on the links, they should still work. Yes, they do. Excellent. So what you're going to do from now on is copy paste this URL into the Blackboard assignment and submit that. Okay. If you have questions, please let me know. That's it for FTP using WSFTP Lite.